Chief Ludwig, Chief Aid, and Warren from Celebrations and Air Community. Public comments. The public is encouraged to address the village board at this time regarding items on the agenda. The village is not authorized by the Wisconsin Open Meetings Laws to discuss, comment, or take action at the meeting on any issue raised by public comment that is not part of tonight's agenda. Please keep your comments limited to 3 minutes and state your name and address when starting your comments and fill out the sign-in sheet provided. Are there any public comments? Second call for public comments. There are no public comments. We will move on to reports. President's report. Correspondence provided this evening is the completed 2022 audit report and financial statements. Please review it at your leisure. Everything is finally done for 2022. It notates a few things about consolidating the reports that we were, or the checking accounts that we have already discussed previously. Nothing out of the norm that they had already looked at. Also updated the controls over the accounts with Katie and Kathy, over payroll, etc. They didn't find anything worrisome, which is great. So that was a relief. I got to read that during finance earlier. Also wanted to congratulate Kelly Renner, re-election of Josh Grover, and also Corey Swizak, if I can say it correctly, on being the new trustees coming into our village boardroom for next month. And I want to thank Larry and Ellen for their commitment to our village, and it's very appreciated, and it's been great working with you both.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome. We are going to move on to fire department report. Mr.
So we had 10 calls for the month. Our firefighter fish fry is coming up on April 11th from 4 to 8. We still need a few volunteers. If you can help, we'd really appreciate it. Get a hold of one of us if you can help. Our yearly DOT inspections have begun. We'll be scheduling all of our vehicles in the next month or two. And one round of CPR recertification has been completed for our members. And we'll be having one more coming up to get the remainder of them. Any questions, comments?
Yeah, John,
Yeah.
last month I made a request from you.
Oh yeah, we got 28 members on right now.
28 members.
Yeah. So,
Thank you.
all right.
Thank you, John.
Thank you.
Police department. Chief.
Alright, for last month, we had 4 911 cell hangups, 1 alarm, 4 animal complaints, 8 assist EMS or fire, spent 10.5 hours assisting other departments, 3 instances of debris in the road, 3 disabled vehicles, 128 extra patrol requests, 3 frauds, 66 home or business checks, 15 incident reports. We had 2 OWIs, one of which was down here in the construction area, and another one was up on the north end of town, where we also recovered some drugs out of that vehicle as well. Meth and cocaine, if I remember correctly. Let's see, 2 parking complaints, 60 radar requests, 9 reckless driving complaints, 2 RV violations, 6 suspicious complaints, 3 thefts, 2 traffic accidents, 100 traffic citations, 15 instances of traffic control, 54 traffic warnings, 1 vehicle lockout, and 2 well-being checks. Let's see, National Night Out is August 7th, if anybody wants to volunteer to help out. Just last night, the PFC interviewed 3 more officers for part-time positions, and it'll probably bring us up to where we need to be. And then I also attached some items of note from previous calls from the previous month, which we did at your leisure. Any questions for me at all?
What's a recreational vehicle violation?
I don't remember exactly what those were regarding. It's probably something like an ATV, because I remember we had a couple of those ATV violations, so it's probably that type of RV rather than like a camper type RV.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Mr. Eric, DPW.
Good evening.
Good evening.
The March report. Village work. I got tired of running down streets, so I just blanket statement here, patch potholes throughout the entire village. Removed a down tree branch from Edgewood Avenue. Removed down tree branches from Village Park, Cemetery, and the recreational trail. Addressed the drainage issue over on Edgewood Avenue. I actually took some of the person's front lawn, cut it out and down, so now the water will actually go to that catch basin rather than sit in the road. Moved an address sign for a resident on Artesian Avenue. Installed the library sign up here on 164, just north of L. Vehicle and equipment maintenance, just doing routine weekly maintenance, fluid checks, greasing, stuff on all the equipment, nothing major there. Miscellaneous, replaced the sink faucet, supply lines in the DPW restroom, and also got a fresh paint job. Cleaned the roof drains on Village Hall, cleaned out the furnace filters on those rooftop units up there. There are a few areas of concern where we were getting leaks. Found them and did some repairs on them. So far so good, no leaks. Scraped and repainted the overhang at the main entrance of Village Hall.
It does look nice.
Looks
Thank you.
very nice.
And installed some new light fixtures over there, so all the lights in the building now match. And the catch basins up here at the firehouse and down at the DPW were also cleaned out.
Thank you so much for helping with the crosswalk information that you
I
did.
got some info for you.
Even better.
Any questions?
Thank
No?
you.
You sure?
Thank you.
Thanks, Eric. Carla has given us the library report for the month. Just quick for patron visits, month is 1,187, year to date is 3,707. Circulated 850 items, year to date 3,197. They've brought in $665.85 in donations already. And they sent their congratulations to everybody that was elected in this last election, that they have a certified appraiser that's going to be giving a PowerPoint program coming up. And they're doing a book giveaway for donations. Otherwise, everything else you can read at your leisure. Village treasurer report.
All right, I put just a few important things on the treasurer report, just noting where some of the money went this last month. So we closed in the cemetery maintenance account, and used that money as well as some funds from the ARPA funds from the LGIP account for the DPW truck. We also closed the National Night Out PD Citizens Bank account, and we are in the process of transferring that money to our LGIP National Night Out account so that can gain some more interest. Then just payments that come out every month, so celebrations, the Jumbotron payment comes out of that. And then general bills and stuff being pulled out of general checking, and then the transfer from tax collection to replenish the funds in general checking. Any questions?
That ARPA, American Rescue Plan, wasn't that the money from COVID government? Wasn't that supposed to be spent by a certain date?
I think we have until the end of this year, and we plan to use it for that, and then also the new squad,
What?
the new police department squad.
Professional services.
I'll take this time.
Thank you, sir. Number 4, consideration possible approval of minutes from March 6th, 2025.
I'll make a motion to dispense with the reading.
I'll second.
Any other discussion? All those in favor? Aye. Any opposed?
please make sure to change the potteries in your,
Okay, I will change.
I'm trying to remember to do that better.
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes as written.
That same line, Sundays.
Why not? With the correction.
With the correction.
I'll second.
Next. Any other discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Approval of bills, discussion, consideration, and possible approval of accounts payable from Wednesday, March 19th and Thursday, April 3rd, 2025. March 19th's amount is $138,984.46. 138,984.46. April 3rd is $96,235.70, 96,235.70. Total is $235,220.16, 235,220.16. I'll make a motion to approve the bills in the amount of $235,220.16.
I'll second it.
Any other discussion? All those in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. Number 6, discussion, consideration, and possible approval of ordinance 2025-02, an ordinance amending the introductory language to section 1.023 and creating section 1.023.d. This ordinance, the village board of the Village of Big Bend do ordain as follows. Section 1, the language to section 1.023 of Municipal Code of the Village of Big Bend is hereby amended to read as follows. Section 1.023, Standing Committee and Commission. There shall be one standing committee of the Village Board, Finance and Personnel Committee, and 3 commissions, Public Safety and Public Works Commission, and the Celebrations Commission. The committee and commissions shall have general responsibility of, and to which there shall be referred questions pertaining to the subject matter which the committee has responsibility of recording to the committee or commission classification. Section 2 is section 1.023.d of Municipal Code of the Village of Big Bend is hereby created as follows. The Celebrations Commission. Composition. The Celebrations Commission shall consist of up to 7 voting members, one of which shall be a village board member, and up to 7 citizens, all of whom shall be voting members. Members of the Celebration Commission need not be village residents. All members shall be appointed by the village president with recommendations for the current Village of Big Bend Celebrations Committee, subject to the confirmation of the village board. The village board members shall be appointed annually, and the citizen members appointed for 2-year terms. Each term shall expire on August 1st of the year in which the term ends. The commission shall elect a chairperson, and the Celebrations Commission shall select a secretary to call meetings and keep minutes, post agendas, and advise the village board as to the work and recommendations of the commission. A treasurer shall be selected who shall report to the commission the status of the funds over which the commission exercises oversight. This is an unpaid volunteer commission, so the provisions of section 1.141C do not apply. The responsibilities. The commission shall submit an annual budget for the village board approval in the same manner as other departments. Board and committee budgets are submitted. Commission expenditures shall be subject to the same review and approval as those of other departments, boards, and committees. The commission shall meet with such frequency as the commission decides necessary to fulfill its obligations. The commission shall submit a monthly report of its activities to the village board for the first Thursday of each month. The commission shall arrange, conduct, and coordinate appropriate ceremonies, parades, programs, firework displays, including the Village of Big Bend's Rumble by the River, and other events throughout the year to recall, restate, and affirm the basic concepts of our Free American Society and community pride in the Village of Big Bend. All events and activities shall occur only with the approval by the village board. The Big Bend Celebrations Commission is authorized to seek private and corporate sponsorships and donations to offset the cost of these events. Sponsorships and donations are recognized by anonymous donations are also honored. The generous financial support, large and small, received for these events every year has been essential to keep their continued success and enjoyment by the entire community. The Celebrations Commission is able to direct donation of funds subject to the village board approval. Donations must meet the public purpose donation requirement. Section 3, all ordinance or parts of ordinances contravening or inconsistent with provisions of this ordinance are hereby repealed. Section 4, this ordinance shall be in full force and take effect from and after its passage and publication as required by law.
Craig and Warren, any comments?
Did you read this?
Yeah, we had ample time to review it.
We had previously set up a meeting and discussed it.
I'll make a motion to approve ordinance 2025-02.
A second.
Any other discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. B, discussion, consideration, and possible approval of Celebrations Commission bringing back the Independence Day fireworks for the village. Expenses covered by Celebrations Commission. Tentative date is, if approved, for current year, Saturday, July 5th of 2025. Warren?
We want to bring the fireworks back, and we're looking for the village board's approval. I have a Five-Star Fireworks who's always put them on before. Tim has a contract waiting to be signed, pending tonight's vote. Do I have him send it to me and I sign it, or does that need to go to you?
I think it's
Because now that we're an official commission,
still the board president.
okay,
I'd be happy to sign it.
I will have him email it to you tomorrow.
Sounds good.
Is that different than American?
Yes. Yeah, they're the same guys we've used in years past. They put on a nice show, and I'm trying to work them for a 3 or a 5 year deal, but
They put on a great show.
the way the economy is, he's a little leery at extending us out.
There's this thing called tariffs, and they
Right.
come from China.
So, yeah, I want to get this signed out real quick. So, that's all I have. Do you have any questions for me?
Do we call you commissioner now? Fireworks commissioner?
Gordon. Commissioner Gordon?
I'll make a motion to approve the request for celebrations for fireworks on Saturday, July 5th through Five-Star Fireworks.
I'll second.
Any other discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
Thank you.
Thank you, Warren.
Thank you. No, that's good.
Very excited. I already started telling people.
Yeah,
That's
like
exciting.
a main date?
No. Bite your tongue.
Yeah, I know, but I was just wondering if,
In the past, they usually did the next day.
really?
C, discussion, consideration, possible approval of countywide damage assessment services agreement with Waukesha County.
This is a request by Waukesha County that was sent out to the police and fire agencies throughout Waukesha County. Waukesha County Emergency Management wants to take over and do our damage assessment for all the communities. We would be a member of the team in the event of a disaster or any type of incident that would require us to get to the level where we're going to be requesting state and federal aids. So basically what it is kind of giving that damage assessment authority over to the county. The village, like I said, would be a participating member. So we would be fully involved in everything that goes on. Everything's laid out on how basically the incident would occur and what needs to get in, what needs to get reported right away to the state and to the feds. Estimates and kind of a timeline is also laid out in regards to it, especially when it comes down to if a declaration needs to be made from the president for a federal disaster area and state disaster areas from the governor. So this would help us out a lot, part of emergency management as well as the police and fire departments.
It was presented to us at Public Safety, and we all passed it unanimously.
So there is no cost to the village for this, we just need to be a participating member and have people available to assist in the event of a damage assessment, so.
It's that on page 7 in case you.
So in the event there's a situation, I sat through one of these things for Waukesha County a while ago. Who would be out there taking pictures right up front?
Initially,
Yeah,
that's probably gonna be, a lot of it's gonna come down from the county, because emergency management in Waukesha County would be down right away. They're gonna respond for a tornado, let's say we have a tornado go through the village, they're the ones that are gonna respond down here and start doing their assessments, taking their pictures. We'll be taking probably pictures as well, but a lot of people will be more so in the recovery, in the recovery phase. The sheriff's department and other agencies have drones. The drones would be out photographing and recording everything as well. So it isn't just the pictures, it's the overall videos of everything that would be.
I was surprised to learn that how important those pictures are right up front.
And you said there's no direct cost.
No, there is no direct.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a win-win. A lot of municipalities have already approved this and they're on board with this already. So we would like to do this, do the same thing and get on board with this,
And Tony Hudishell is still the emergency management?
along with the police chief and the fire chief.
So will there be meetings that you have to attend to keep up?
I don't know. We haven't heard back from them yet.
All right.
It's
Once
just
we
a matter-
become involved, then they will start sending us more information.
All in favor, say aye.
Any other discussion at all? I'll make a motion to approve the countywide damage assessment services agreement with Waukesha County.
I'll second.
Any other discussion? All those in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. Next meeting is set for May 1st at 7 p.m.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
Any other discussion? All those in favor? Aye. Any opposed?
Yeah.
Motion carries.
I had to do it last time.
Thank you guys for.
Nobody knew what to do, really. How do we get out of this?